Well, it's Wednesday the 26th. It's day 29 of the trip, and we're getting ready to start. We're at the midpoint here at Hollybush Road, and the next, what we're going to try to do is a little around 30 miles today, and it doesn't get us to a particular town. It's around a place called Virgie, and then we're going to try to get into Elkhorn City tomorrow, which is the border of Virginia, which is another 27. So it's kind of overcast. It's 11:30, and it's not supposed to rain. It's supposed to be hot, so it'll probably be humid.
It feels pretty good right now, actually. It's kind of cool, and the breeze feels cool. Not, you know, I don't mind a warm day as long as the breeze is cool, and the sun not beating down is kind of nice as well. So I feel better than I did yesterday. Yesterday I felt pretty pooped when I got up, and I know yesterday I was having a little bit of problems with the cable I mentioned in my blog. So hopefully today everything holds out. We actually need to stop and look at that probably at some point, but it's still doing pretty good. A little skip here and there, which is not really that big a deal, and I think that's about it. On the ground is some of Kentucky's
finest, yeah,
lifeline. So go Cole. All right.
Okay.
I think that's it for now.
Okay.
And I'm in the wrong gear again.
Don't do anything.
Oh, I need water.
Ah, shoot. Okay. About 4 miles on our way to the trip. Heading for Derma.
Won't be broken by and by.
We're about 6 miles into the trip, about a mile from Derma. A little view of what we got here. We're in a lot of woods here, but we just passed some big fields.
Young man sitting on the witness stand. The man with the book says, raise your hand. Repeat after me. I solemnly swear. The man looked down at his long hair. And although the young man solemnly swore, nobody seemed to hear anymore. And it didn't really matter if the truth was there. It was the cut of his clothes and the length of his hair. And the lonely voice of you cries, what is truth?
Remind everybody, we're in Eastern Kentucky. It's coal country, you know.
A young girl dancing with the latest beat.
More, we're just still around the area of Derma. I'm not sure whether we're in it or out of it. But pretty neat places. What we share the road with. Not sure sharing's the right word. Some more just in here.
Of a man that would gamble on luck, look you in the eye and never back up. But I saw him crying like a little whipped pup because of love. You can't see it with your eyes, hold it in your hand.
It's a pretty community. Imagine living down in a valley like this. Mountains around you. Kind of industry. Just about 12:45 on the button on the 26th of May. Alan's just getting here, completing his 11 miles. Make a left here. Well, in about 10 minutes to 1, I guess, we made the turn from 7 on the 1091, and it turns out that there's nothing but a hill in front of us for 2 1/10 miles. It goes up from 240 yards to 460 yards. and I mean, it's just a long thing, and you know, within a mile or two there's a second one that looks like it's even worse, so it's going to be a tough day. Ellen's probably halfway up this one maybe by the time I get back to her. Okay, it's about 1:10. We're at a mile and a half into the hill.
All the world is at her,
chugging along.
all except the boy next door, who worked at
About to come to a little plateau up here, give him just a hair of a rest. Okay, it took it off a long time, man.
Yeah, I know. I didn't know whether I was supposed to cycle up that one or rappel up it.
Well, I'll tell you what, it was 2 miles and a tenth, and then the only problem is it kind of went up gradual, and then it dropped some more, and then it started up again, so it went from 190. Yeah, well, unfortunately, the drop didn't help you because it just meant you went, and now you had another 30 yards. No, I mean, it's just...
I was pedaling hard the whole time. I never ever got to... I think the drop you felt was more like a more gradual uphill. I mean, from my perspective.
I think I may have already said this, so I'm just going to say it again, that Ellen got to the top of this hill in, you know, actually about 45 minutes, which was, that's the whole 2 miles. And the first mile really was gradual, then it dipped down about 60 feet, and then in the next mile and a tenth it went up to 440 or 460 yards, and I've got it written down here, but so now it's about 120, 140. He just left here about a minute or two ago. It's downhill, and it'll be a pretty good ride until the next hill. So anyhow, talk to you later. I'm going down the hill now. Tom trying to catch up with Ellen, which it probably won't do until he gets to the bottom, but this is what he's going down right now. On the GPS, it looks like a spaghetti she just threw down on the ground. There he is. Looks like he's talking to somebody. Yeah. I just got done talking with one gentleman who was going up the hill.
He just said he did 3 more today.
Yeah, you said you don't like to know about it, so I didn't tell you. So on his way, he now knows that he's got more hills. It's again, it's only about 20 to 2, so he's... Well, it's still just about the same time. It looks like we're starting to get a collection coming up here now, so. Where are you guys from?
I'm from Colorado. He's from Holland.
Holland! Yeah. It's a long swim, eh?
Yeah.
They say we're in Beavinsville, and a couple of other riders just arrived at Fat Daddy's, and I'm not sure what they're planning on doing.
Holland.
Holland! What was the other guy? Denmark. I guess it was just a...
Yeah, he's from Holland as well.
Yeah. So, you just got over the last big hill, huh? Fun?
Oh, there's a big one coming in there.
Yeah. Do you think we can have sandwiches here? Or is there a place...
Oh, you mean with your internet?
No, sandwiches.
Oh,
where
sandwiches.
the next place to eat is, I would say here's the...
Yes.
I don't know if there's anything...
Yeah, I think this is probably a good place.
Here. Yeah.
It might be good to rest before the next hill, too. You don't get it in you, but...
The next one's a big one.
Yeah?
Yeah, we went up 310 feet within a mile and a half. So,
well, we went up 270 yards, I guess it was, you know, in a mile. So it went from 190 up to 460 or 470. So
I'll see you folks. Enjoy your food.
Yes.